Hi, I'm Pastor Sue Engholm, Interim Associate Pastor here at Family of Christ Lutheran Church. Psalm 51 verse 10 says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." This is a song about confession of sins, but also about moving into the freedom of God's mercy. I invite you to read the entire psalm to see how it moves from feeling completely remorse to a sense of God's love and mercy and grace and freedom. Two examples that I have of how we can understand living into the freedom of God's grace that we hear in Psalm 51. The first example is my friend Irene. She's 95 years old. She lives on her own in an apartment. She's an active member at Bethel Lutheran Church where she can walk to, but she also goes to a nearby Islamic center to teach English to new Americans. And she told me this story one time about a student who could not understand the concept of toast. It was just a foreign idea to this person from Somalia. So Irene took it upon herself to invite the student and a few others to her home for tea, and you guessed it, toast. Irene has a loving, humble way about her, and she can just freely move in God's love and mercy so she can love her neighbor. The second example I have is that a few weeks ago we had our all-congregation musical, The Wizard of Oz, which is actually also an example of this movement of grace and freedom we find in Psalm 51. The Wizard of Oz is a musical that moves from black and white to full color, from feeling lost and alone to being found, from feeling frightened to being trusting, and finally realizing that we have all we need already. Psalm 51 is about confessing all of who we are, the good and the bad, and the realization that God can work with that. We have freedom in God's mercy. I look forward to the conversation that we'll have together in the comment section down below. I'll see you there.